Little Ray's here from Little Ray's Reptiles. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna start tweeting you all the time.
Yeah, you should tweet me every day.
You'll have to respond. Look at you carrying around a scorpion like
Beautiful.
it's nobody's business.
Beautiful little scorpion.
Yeah.
Name's Brinks. He's an African emperor scorpion, and probably about 4 or 5 years old right now. We're talking off air. The largest species of scorpion in the world, and basically this guy's evolved that he's so big, his pinchers are so big. Animals like scorpions have evolved to be venomous, not so they can sting people or not for self-defense. They're venomous to kill things they want to eat. The fact that they can sting for self-defense is a secondary application of their venom. It's something else they could do. But he's evolved. He's so big. He's got the huge pinchers. If he wants to eat a bug or something, he just grabs it, crushes it, eats it. So he still does have the venom. Like he still has the stinger. But he just they just don't use it anymore, especially when they're adults. Sometimes when they're little, they'll still sting a bit. But their venom is about 1/10 of a bee sting.
What's all the hair there? There's hair on one of them there.
Basically, the equivalent of whiskers on a cat. They're tactile hairs. He can pick up changes in air pressure, detect vibrations, and certainly if anything touches it, he knows where it is. So.
Imagine if we could do that with our hair.
It would be unbelievable, wouldn't it? Would you like to hold him? He's like, I so want you to hold me.
Sure.
But, look at him.
Look at him.
He's like, this is craziness.
He's changed colors. He's very hairy.
Yep. And probably one of the
He's
more...
way hairier than he appears on TV.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess he is, eh?
Well, kind of like you and I.
He's everything. They're all over his face.
I know.
But one of the animals, obviously, every day during the zoo, there's feeding demonstrations, hands-on demonstrations. We have a brand new hands-on room. Like our presentation room now is massive. There's bleachers.
You spent like $250,000 revamping your place on Bank Street, right?
$250,000. We have new ventilation systems. It used to be pretty warm and kind of humid and stuff.
You took it out of the Triplets Education Fund.
Yeah, the triplet, they're not going to university.
They're never going to university now.
Free labor for us, though. They'll work there forever. So good times. But yeah, so ventilation, beautiful air quality in there, beautiful exhibits.
You're happy?
Oh, ecstatic. And people are coming, are losing their mind.
Our boy Ryan Lee, one of our camera guys, is up there. He said he loved it.
He said it was fun, had a good time. Now this wonderful little creature here.
What is that?
Is a baby Asian water monitor. Everybody always asks us, hey, Little Ray, do you guys have Komodo dragons?
Yeah.
We don't have Komodo dragons, but we do have Asian water monitors.
Monitor is a cool name for these things.
Yeah.
Monitor.
They kind of like monitor things, you know. And actually the ancient Egyptians used to watch the monitor lizards along the side of the river because the monitor lizards would eat crocodile eggs. So they're very in tune with whether or not a crocodile was nearby. They'd watch the lizards. If the lizards were casually down in the water swimming and stuff, they knew it'd be safe to go to the water. And if the lizards all of a sudden all took off into the forest, they knew that there was a crocodile around and they wouldn't go. So that's how they got that name monitor lizard.
How old is this guy?
This one's about a year and a bit old right now. He's born, he was tiny, tiny, tiny. He is molting, but full grown, where a Komodo dragon might be, well, the record's 360 pounds. These guys average about 165
What's he feel
pounds.
like?
Kind of rough skin.
It is
almost
kind of
like sandpapery. Like
look, you can see it coming off.
Pretty gritty sandpaper. Yeah,
because he's molting.
Well, he's molting, and there's some mulch in there too. So that's a combination of skin and mulch.
Some mulch on his body.
But a beautiful little lizard. We actually have a crocodile monitor at the zoo, which is the longest lizard in the world, about to lay eggs.
You know, it's just like the witch in The Wizard of Oz. I'm molting.
That's funny.
So you could have me out there for comedy.
I can use that in the show.
You could use a guy like me.
Next time somebody sees me in the show, I'm going to be like, I'm molting.
I'm molting.
That's funny. That's funny stuff. All right, I got one more animal to show everybody.
All right.
Not sure how we're doing for time, but...
we'll have enough time to show whatever you got, my friend.
Well, this guy might take a little bit of time. Let me see if I can get him out. Remember, no rubbing his gums. I apologize.
No rubbing his gums.
Don't rub his gums. He's still very young.
What is it, an effluent?
He's oh my gosh.
And don't kiss his face? Is that what you said?
I'm getting too old for this. Okay.
Holy moly.
Get him on the table.
I'm molting.
Yeah. This.
Where's his face? I don't want to go near it.
Here's Shere Khan. And Shere Khan is one of our reticulated pythons at the zoo.
Right.
This one in particular is a 9-year-old male, and he's going to have our table all over the place.
He's a big guy.
He is a big guy. He's probably, actually, if we were to stretch him out, he's probably about 16 feet long right now. Maybe about 15 feet.
Did he want to come over and see me?
He wants to come over and see you.
Why? Why?
He's just like, he's checking everything out. He's like, what's going on?
Snake look on his face.
And he probably weighs about, this guy's probably about 80, 90 pounds right now. With that being said, if he's 15, 16 feet, he'll easily reach 20 to 24 feet long. He'll be topping the scales at probably around 200 pounds, but the females do get larger.
Yeah.
Full grown, the girls are 22 to 24 feet.
Yeah.
And probably upwards of about 200 to 250 pounds. If we kind of stretch him out, I don't know if we can do this.
Let's stretch him out all the way.
Yeah, his tail's underneath. You might have to unwrap his tail.
Unwrap him there, Panger.
Really give people
Come over here, big boy.
a chance to see, really, if you do stretch him out, just how big and powerful he actually is.
And he doesn't do anything he doesn't want to do, right?
He kind of is in control of his own destiny.
It's weird. It's freaky how far away the different muscles are in the same sort of body. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they all work just in unison with each other. A very, very powerful snake. These guys come from Southeast Asia, Indonesia. They are actually the longest snakes in the world. Most people think anacondas are, but full grown, you're talking about a snake that the world record's 32 feet 9 inches. So it's a snake that basically can top the scales at well over 300 pounds in really large cases.
He's just got the edge of the table right now, and he's not letting it go. There you go, big boy.
He is super busy today. It is actually the breeding season for these guys, and he's pretty wired. He's pretty wired when we first took him out.
Yeah.
I tell you, that new hands-on room, one of the things I like the most about it,
Yeah.
we have way more space for guests to sit down, and a lot more floor space to work with, so we're able to take these really, 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 really big snakes in our shows, and big alligators and stuff for people to hold and touch. And we're open 7 days a week, including today.
Come on out for family day. Freaks me out when I touch these. I love touching them.
And
the
now
snakes.
And now I have to start Twittering again.
Yeah, I'm going to tweet you. Oh, we can talk more? Oh, we have more time? Oh,
beautiful.
Great.
Okay.
All right, so is this the biggest snake you have there?
No, not even close. We have, this one's about 90 pounds. We have a snake on display that's about 170 pounds. This is going to freak you out, but we had a farmer bring us a wonderful dead animal about a week and a half ago. A 40-pound pig was dropped off on our doorstep that had passed away, and on a Saturday we fed the snake, one of these big snakes, a 40-pound pig. Took about 4.5 hours. I know it sounds really kind of crazy. It is what it is, but we explain to families when they come, hey, look, they are carnivores. We get dead animals dropped off from farmers all the time. They do have to eat, and I'm telling you, when you see that the first time, you won't forget it. I think the only thing more...
Does it swallow it whole?
Whole, swallowed it whole. And this guy here would have no problem swallowing an animal about 35 pounds.
The outline of the...
And you can watch it go all the way down.
And it's digested, right?
Yeah, and about 13 days later, in most cases, it's about 10 to 14 days, I tell you.
And when would that snake have to eat again? Probably not for a long time.
Every month. Yeah. We feed her that. But that was a really big meal. Like, we don't always have that happen where someone just dropped off a big dead animal. And
did you watch?
Oh yeah, we took 4.5 hours. We did it on Saturday, last Saturday, so we were doing it all day throughout the day. Started at about noon, she was done by about 4:30. Complete insanity.
So you just watched it.
I tell you, when she goes
it'd be a very cool thing to see.
When she goes to the bathroom, it'll be very impressive.
Yeah. No. Do they?
Oh yeah, right back here. Bum, right back here, called the vent.
Yeah.
When they do poop, even after a big meal like that, it's pretty much one major poop. It comes out in one great big piece, and it's pretty insane. If you think it's impressive when they eat it, when they defecate, absolute insanity. This snake is all over the place today.
Why is that?
It's to be the season. It's the mating season. He was super busy at the zoo. I'm like, I'm going to take him out.
It's a workout to get him in and out of the container, right?
People don't generally get to see him move around this much. I'm like, he was super active. I'm like, we're going to take him. He wants to come out. We're going to take him.
He wanted to get out for family day.
Busy, busy, busy.
All right. I don't know what I want to see more. Well, I'd like to see the snake eat, but I'm not sure I want to see the
alligator
other
swim.
end of it.
Alligator swims. Every day, 11 and 2,
yeah.
Saturday and Sunday. Not on family day. Not today.
Not today.
But still, we're going to feed them today at 11 and 2 o'clock.
Were you going to feed the alligators?
Yeah, we're going to feed them chicken. We have some fish that we're going to be feeding them. And at 11 and 2, there'll be alligator feedings at the zoo today. If you've never seen that, 500-pound alligators jumping 4 or 5 feet out of the water for food. You should come down.
I should. Okay, well, I'll do that.
All right.
Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you.
Great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Don't get too far in that snake's face, Zach, or you may be the next thing he's digesting. You know what I'm saying? That is so cool. Wow. We'll be right back.